internal orders to track the report in detail report. So apart from this, if more than this, okay, if the organization is expecting again still the drill down report, then there is a one more module which we have. So that is project systems. So for project system we would require a separate consultant and separate configuration is to be required for that one. Then but now internal orders, whoever want to integrate internal orders, then this is the concept what I have explained here. So then internal orders are two types as I have explained. One is the statistical order, another one is the real order. Okay, while creation of order itself, then we can decide what kind of order is this. Then we'll see today we can start the configuration for the internal order. Then first we'll create the order types. Okay, so order types will create, then PRO, sorry. Okay. SPRO, SAP reference IMG, then financial accounting, controlling, internal orders, internal orders, then order, master data, define order types here. Let me click on the new entries. Okay, so the order category, select the order category. If I go inside of this one, there are different order categories are there. Okay, what kind of order category? See, order categories differ, order is differ. Okay, whether it's the internal order or actual calculation of order. Okay, model order, CO production order. Okay, or product cost collection collector. Okay, this and all can be used for different modules, but for now this is 01 is ours internal order 01. Then select that one, then enter. Now create the order type. Okay, the order type which I am going to create AV0 T. Let me create. So as I have explained, let us create the telephone expenses. Telephone expenses here. Then let me enter here. Then planning profile. Settlement planning profile. Okay. Let me select this planning profile always should be a 001. Okay. Planning profile always should be a 001. Object class. Select this one overhead rate. Okay. Overhead costs. Then now there is a one functionality in internal order. Okay, let us assume I am working as a working in the end user department. Okay, as soon as once I create the internal order, that needs to be reviewed by my manager, then it has to be released. In case if we want to follow such process, do not select this process, do not select this checkbox. Okay, what you can do, you can I mean you just ignore this one. So what will happen, the system automatically based on the workflow it will trigger. Okay, now otherwise if the person will have the authorization, then they can straightforward they will go and release that one reviewed. Okay, now I'm just selecting this one, release immediately. As soon as once the internal order will be created, it should get released by automatically without manual intervention. Okay, then please admit them. Whoever resigned. Okay, number ranges are missing. Then enter. So then now you can see here the number ranges is not assigned. Number range intervals are 0 here. What you can see here. Then click on this one here, assign number ranges. How to assign the number ranges here? Then select this one. Then edit assign element group. Okay. Then what is the element group? Select this one. Okay. What we have created now? Telephone. That's right. Yeah, okay. Let me select A001, AV01. Sorry, AV0T we have created. Yes, this is the one. Select this one. Then assign element. Now let me come here. What are, where is this one? Now where is that one? Now you can see. So now under this number ranges, okay, whatever the AV0T, this is the internal order what we have created. Now it has been assigned to this number range, external number range. Let me save this one. Then come back. Now you can see here the number ranges which are automatically appearing. Then save once again before exiting. Then create field status group. Now see, in case there are fields are here, what you can see, in case if you feel that there are additional fields which you want to require fields, now click on this one, internal order field status group, where we can control here itself. You just click this one. Now you can see which one you want to, whether business area would require at the time of using. Now when we are posting a document by using this internal order, okay, see, anyhow by using this internal order type, I am going to create internal orders. Whether it's a statistical order, real order, you just keep it aside. But now while posting, what information is to be mandatory, if you want to, whether if the company code is mandatory or controlling area is mandatory, costing sheet, okay, or it's a business area, which one is to be required, you can decide. You can just change the field status group here, okay, however you want to, based on your requirement. Okay, now the field, the internal order field status group here itself it is there. Okay, now if you want, you can create separate field status group layout, then you can save it, then you can assign here, so that always the internal orders will be available or will be used for only for that particular fields only. Okay, remember. Then okay, so then creation of okay, this is the internal orders field status group, remember. Okay, now let me go to create the separate field status group. Okay, in GL field status group. Now I'm talking about GL field status group, general ledger field status group, where we want to have a two fields are mandatory. One is the internal order, as I have explained yesterday. Here you can see here while posting the business document, the document, the two things which I have to specify in the screen. One is a internal order, another one is a one is a order, and another one is a cost center. Okay, to to make them mandatory fields, what I need to do, I need to change the field status group. Then OBC4. Okay, then what is our AV, right? This is a field status group. Come here. 002 G002, it is not there. Okay, what I will do, let me copy this one. Okay, let me copy this one, G002, G002. Now see the description. Okay, how I am going to cost center. Okay, cost center and internal order, sorry, internal order required. So meaning that whenever I am using this field status group, the cost center and internal order both should be required fields at the at document level. Now save it. Okay, now select this one. Now come to the additional data. Cost center already required field, it is there, but where is that order? Plant profit center settlement period. Then one is the, yes, here it is there. Okay, cost center. Now see, I made it two things. One is the cost center is a mandatory. Now say required fields. So cost center should be required, and my order internal order also should be required. Now what I will do, this field status group I am going to assign into the GL account which I am going to use. Okay, G002. Then let me open the new screen. FS00. I don't know whether we have created the telephone expenses related GL or not. Okay, let me go here. Not created. 4 series only. These are the accounts. Elevation insurance. Okay, what I will do, let me create the GL accounts. Does not exist. Okay, fine. Let me create. It's a PNL account. Then it's a expenses account. Then here telephone expenses. Telephone expenses. Then control data, line item display, give the 001. Then here you must have to assign the field status group what we have created now. Okay, 002. Then only the system will act. Okay, now 002, save it. Now create the cost element for this one. Cost element is a mandatory. Now give the one. One is a, because it's since it's an expenses. Then one we have created. Then okay, now what we have done, we just have created the GL account also. Now let me go back and create the internal orders, internal order by using the order type. This one, let me go back. See, remember AV0T is our internal order. Now let me go back. Then, okay, now this is the one is the easy access path. Controlling internal orders, master data. Okay, then special functions orders, then create KO01 is the transaction code. Let me give the order type AV02, remember. Okay, you see it is there. AV02. Okay, AV0T. AV0T. Let me enter here. Now you can able to see here. Okay, now let me give the mobile number. Okay, 099 10 characters only. Let me select here. Okay, fine. 10 characters I have given. Order number, I just have given the mobile number directly. Okay, just for our identification. Okay. Telephone number. Okay, so give the company code. Okay, which company code, for which company code we are creating. Anyhow, for this controlling area, we have assigned two company codes. That is the reason system is displaying. Then now I was explaining about the field status group for the internal order, right? Okay, now if you select this mandatory, the business area, then system would require the business area mandatory at the time of creation. If plant is required, if you selected over there, then here we must have to specify that one. The business area also is a mandatory. Then plant is not required. Then profit center, business area, if you want you can specify the business area. You can use 001 because there is no relationship, right? You can use any business area. Then go to the control data tab. number is not with the
Yeah, we have entered 8 digit ID.
another one. Okay, order type I have already given. Order number, not 8 digit. Then let me enter TV. Sorry, AV01, AV01. Let me. Okay, because the number. Okay, we have to enter full guy because external number, right? You see, it's not the 8 digits. Here, what is happening here? I am giving external number. When I have created internal order number ranges, over there I have specified that I am going to give number whatever I want. Okay, it's not the 10 characters, but we must have to fill all the things. A to Z I have given over there. Okay, now coming to the point here, now you can see here statistical order checkbox. If you select this one, what will happen? Okay, remember, if you select this one, this order is a statistical order. Okay, so then let me select this one first. Let us see the statistical order, then save it. Okay, the order, this is the 91010 is the, okay, statistical order. Then let me create the one more order. Let me create the one more order. I will give here is the, just change at the end, 77. Okay. Then give the company code, business area. Then now control data. Okay. Now here also, for this one also, I'm just selecting the statistical order checkbox only. Then enter and save it. Okay. Now I have created two orders. Two are the statistical orders. Now now I want to create order group also, because if I want to see the which, how many orders are there statistical, how many orders are there real orders. So so even if I want to view the individual internal order wise, it's not possible because I may have the 1,000 internal orders. How can I view? Because I cannot go inside, I cannot view the report. Okay, for maybe I can view, but management doesn't looks like. Okay, so management, what they want to view groups together. So then let me go back here up to master data, then order groups here, then create internal order groups here, then AV, AV01, AV01, AV01 internal order. I mean name however you want, you can keep it telephone. Enter. Is looking for, okay, one otherwise telephone. I'll put a straightforward telephone. Now it is accepting. Okay, then telephone orders. Okay, save it. Then click on the orders. Okay, whatever the orders which you have created, you just assign the orders here. Whatever the internal orders what we have created, let me select this one, controlling area. Now we have created the two, right? We have created the two orders. Okay, let me select this one, enter, then save it. Then 94. Okay, 8384. Okay, because two orders which I'm going to assign here. 10 we have already assigned. Then 77 also. Now I'm assigning 77 also. Okay, now what I have done, I have assigned those internal orders to the group. Now let me do the postings here. Let me do the posting slash n f dash 0, sorry, f dash 02. Then let me give the days, today's date. Now let's see what system will say. Telephone expenses. This is the GL account. Now you can see, now the impact you can see here. What system is asking? Okay, text if you want, we can straightforward, we can deactivate. But now you can observe here in the field status group, what we have done, we have set two fields are required. We just focus here. Cost center is a required field and order is a required field right here. Okay, so now let me give the amount here. It's 2,50,000 rupees. Okay, 2,50,000 rupees. Then let me give the cost center. Okay, see here, as I told, as per our yesterday's example, okay, two fields are mandatory. But now here, what is the real cost object? Real cost object in this case is the real cost object is a cost center. Then statistical cost object is a statistical, order is a statistical cost object. Okay, remember. Then enter, then select this telephone. Then text, let me give the expenses. Then what will happen? Our bank account, my bank account will be credit. Let me put it here. The value date, since it's a bank transaction. Enter. Now let me go and display here. Then what will happen? You can observe once again here. There are two cost objects are there. One is the internal order, another one is a cost center. Remember. Okay. Let me post this document. Now the document 45 it has been posted. Now let us view the report. View the report internal order wise. Internal order wise slash n KO B1. Now internal order wise, let me give that order group. Either you can give internal order group. Okay, just removing that. Then even this is not the original order which I have given here. The 10 I have given. Remove this one also. Then let me execute here. Execute here. Now you can see 2,50,000 rupees which has been posted. Now you can see this is the document number. This is the CO document. Remember, this is the CO document and this is the internal order what we have created. Now you can see this is the order. Okay. Then you can see here. Now what we can say, this is a just only for the reporting purpose. As I have explained yesterday, if the order is a statistical order, the settlement we can I mean settlement cannot be possible. Okay, now the reports which we can able to view only the cost center, I mean only the internal order level. Okay, now now let me do one thing. Now let me do the planning. Okay, now what I want to see, I am going to make planning. Okay, for this telephone expenses for each and individual, for each and individual department wise. Okay, what I am doing, I will just do the planning. Okay, so the RLs for each and every period I will do the planning. Okay, so the planning in the sense of what I will do, what will be the my original cost, what is the my planned cost. Okay, what is the actual, what is the plan, if I would like to view the variance. Okay, to see the variance in case if it is a statistical order, what is my planned, what is my actual, and what would be my variance. Okay, so in such case how we can do the planning. Sorry. Then let us do the planning. Okay, then because if while seeing this information we may not, I mean management also does not understand. Okay, okay, this is the expenses we have incurred, but now the planning and actual, then the management, then the report will be give the information to the management to take the decision. Okay, it's not the fruitful, whatever the report, what we are seeing now. Okay, let us do the planning. Then KP F6. Then this is the planning for the internal order. Okay, then from, let me give the period. What is current period? Current period is the 12th period. Then for this period, let me do the planning. Okay. Oh, sorry. Version is the zero. Version is the zero version. I mean, we have the budget. The version is the zero budget only, right? Then version period is the 2022. Then for which order which order we are making planning. Okay. Let me give the cost element here. Okay, for this one, let me do the planning. Let me do the planning. Where is the telephone? Yeah, here for planning expenses. Then select form based radio button, because the expenses which I am going to incur, it's not the same for every period. So that could be the reason I'm just selecting the, okay, form based radio button. Then views. Let me go to the, now the total, this is what the, for cost centers. Okay, the planning was not working. This is what I was expected over there also. What I am trying to enter here is that, okay, for this cost element, let me enter the value is the 2 lakhs. Okay. Okay, so the planned value which I am going to enter is a 2 lakhs rupees for this particular period. Remember, for this particular period. Then let me display. But what is my originally which I have incurred is a 2,50,000 rupees, but the planning is a 2 lakhs. Okay. Now to view the variance report, how can I view the variance? Okay, variance, what is the actual, what is the plan? We want to know, right? Then let me go here, planning. Accounting, controlling, internal orders. Then come to the information system, reporting for internal orders. Then plan and actual comparison. Then this is the order actual plan variances. Select this one. Then okay, now give the period, give the controlling area, give the physical year, and give the period. Okay, order, give the internal there is that order. Okay, order, give the internal order, which for which internal order we made the plan. Select this one, then execute. Now you can see here. Now you can see this is the actual which we have incurred. From where this value has been arrived, we have posted a document. Okay, 2,50,000 rupees we have incurred the original cost, but now the planned cost for the month of February, we just made a plan 2 lakhs rupees. Then what is the difference between actual and plan? Now the difference is a 50,000 rupees. What is the variance? 25% is the variance as compared with the planned. I mean, planned and actual, there is a variance. So the actual expenses which we have incurred is a more. So now with this information, the management will take a decision or will do the some investigation why the cost has gone high. Okay, now this was the planned amount. Now why the additional 50,000 rupees we have incurred? Are there any reasons? Then manage, then this report will give will give to take decision to the management. Okay, this is what, how the comparison reports it will work out here. Okay, then now up to now what we have seen the statistical orders. Okay, for this statistical orders, if anyone is having any further query, so please let me know. Okay, fine. Then for real order, okay, for real orders, what I am trying to explain, for the statistical orders, we have taken an example as a telephone expenses. Now for real order, For real order, I am going to take the different example. The example will be petrol expenses. Petrol expenses. Okay. So let us see that one. Then for real order, what will happen during the month end? That we can do the settlement, right? Then okay, for real orders, what will happen? Okay, if I take the example for the petrol expenses, the expenses will be debit. Remember, the petrol expenses will be debit. My bank account will be credit here. Okay, in this case, then then we would require is a separate sub. Okay, so for this one also, we are going to create the separate internal order type. Okay, now so here what is going to happen here once again before going to that one, let me explain once again this one also. Then now let us assume, okay, so let us assume for the month of November, okay, for the month of November 23, okay, what will happen? Okay, so for the month of November 23, there is a office vehicle, it is there. Okay, remember office vehicle. Okay, office vehicle is nothing but my office bus. You just think about, okay, office vehicle, the number is a AP39, okay, 001. Let us assume now in this vehicle, multiple departments peoples are traveling. Okay, so multiple departments in the sense now it's a finance department people's. I mean, the bus is a, whoever want to get into, whoever want to travel to office. Okay, by office by office services, office bus services, then they are traveling. Now the peoples are coming. Okay, now let us assume finance people. Okay, finance department related people. Let us assume 10 members are there. Then marketing department peoples are there, let us assume again 10 peoples are there. Then human resource people are there, 5 people. Let us assume 3 peoples are there. Let us assume sales are there, let us assume 10. Let us assume admin department is a around is a 10 people. So total these many members are traveling in my bus. Okay, the bus capacity, okay, whatever it may be, but these many head count which the peoples are traveling in bus. Okay, now when I am posting the petrol expenses, remember concept here, when I am posting the expenses to the directly to the in finance, what I will do, my expenses account will be petrol fuel expenses will be debit, my bank account will be credit. Then what will happen? Once the information will be posted, once the data will be transferred to the controlling module, I want to allocate, let us assume for the month of November, there is a amount which we have allocated is a for fuel expenses for maintenance charges is a, let us assume is a 30,000 rupees. Okay. Now this 30,000 rupees which I want to transfer to all these departments, to all this, okay, based on the, okay, based on the some portion, based on the some fixed amount, whatever it may be. I would require to transfer this information to this department. Okay, this can be done during the month end. Okay, this is the concept of the real order. Okay, now what we can do, let us create the real internal orders now. Then and also there is a one more concept also which is available. Okay, but now once the real order concept will be completed, we will discuss about that one. What will be that? That is the budget and availability control. So the budget and availability control, the meaning that what will happen if I am going to keep the budget value is a 30,000 for this month. Okay, 30,000 for this month. Okay, if the budget value which is crossing 90%, 90% in the sense 20,000 rupees, then it should ring, it should be trigger, or it should go, it should send, the system should send intimation to the some department head, some manager. Okay, so or else the system should stop while placing the order itself. Okay, the user should not allow to create the internal order. Okay, that will be the next one is a budget and availability control. We will see that one. Okay, the budget and availability control, then we will see that one, the budget and availability control options also going forward, but that will be the next one. Once this will be completed, then we can see that one. Okay, fine. Then okay, now let me go to the, let me create a one more field status group. Let me create the one more field status group. Sorry, OBC4, not this one. OBC4, OBC4. Then what is ours? Ours, this is the one. Let me, okay, let me copy this one. Okay, copy this one. Let me change 10. Here, what I am going to keep here is that, okay, for this one, only the internal order should be required. Only internal order should be required. Okay, then select this one, save this one. Okay, go inside of this one, go inside of this one. Okay, now cost center field, which I am making as a optional. Okay, it's not the mandatory. Okay, now see, I just made it as a optional. Now only the required is a cost center, I mean, sorry, internal order, only the required field. Okay, now let me create the separate GL account /n. I'm just creating the separate GL account for fuel, for fuel expenses. To track that, create PNL expenses. It's expenses only, fuel expenses, control data, line item display, then give here 001. Now the field status group, what we have created, G0010. Okay, only the internal order is to be required. Select this one, save it. Then don't forget to create the cost element. Then save it. Okay, now we have created the cost element. Now creation of the, now let me create, we would require one more cost element, that would be the secondary cost element, because in the month end, what I need to do, this 30,000, the portion of the amount which I want to transfer to all the departments. Okay, so in the month end, okay, so in between I would require is a secondary cost element. Okay, now for the secondary cost elements, KA06 is the transaction code. Okay, then what I have this is the one I have created. Now I'm just giving, then settlement cost, settlement cost element. I'll just give this one, but description whatever you want. Okay, whatever you want you can give, but the thing is that you must have to select the cost element category is the 21. Okay, remember 21. If you select this one, then only it will this cost element will be eligible for your settlement. Remember. Okay, then save it. Okay, then maintain the next one is, as I have explained, the month end, during the month end, we want to allocate the expenses, right? Okay, so for that one, our allocation or settlement, for that one, we would require is that we must have to maintain the settlement profile. Okay, so the settlement profile, we have to maintain the settlement profile here. Okay, then then maintain the allocation profile. Let me go here, planned cost elements, IMG. Okay, orders, internal orders, actual internal order, master data, internal orders, order master data, controlling internal orders, then come to the actual postings here, then settlement, maintain allocation structure, here. Okay, this is the one what we need to maintain here. Then now let me create the new entries. Okay, let me create the new entries. Let me give the A1. Okay, then allocation, allocation structure of AV01. Okay, I'll mention here otherwise AV01. So, okay, only two characters only it is taking. Fine. Okay, A1 already exists. A0 will maintain the A0. Okay, then then double click. Then the next one is that now assignments, assignments. Okay, select this one, assignments, this one. Now click on the new entries. Now what is the assignment? Okay, let me give the 01 here. Then the text vehicle expenses. So here it will be show as a yellow status only since we have not assigned. Okay, the who is the sender, who is the receiver, that could be the reason. Okay, it's a incomplete the status. Once we do the assignment source and target, then it will turn into the green state. Just remember this one. Okay, even now system will throw the warning message also. Okay, because since we have not assigned. Okay, now let me select this one. Okay, you can give anything here, just description. Now source folder, what is the source from where the information which is arriving. Okay, now the information which is, we are just planning for the fuel expenses, right? Select this fuel expenses. Okay, then let me save this one. Okay, what is the source? Okay, source, this is the source. Understand here, simple thing is that now this is the allocation structure what we have created. This is the assess, this is the assignment, then this is the controlling area. Under with this combination, this is the source cost element, source GL account. Okay, where we are posting expenses in FI. Okay, now come to the then settlement. Okay, settlement cost element, click here. Then new entries. Okay, who is the receiving cost center? Okay, then receiving, okay, receiver category here, sorry, receiver category. Who is the receiver category? Okay, receiver category select is the cost center only. Okay, we are as per our example what I have given, the expenses, this amount which I want to transfer all these cost centers. So the receiver here is that is a cost center only. Okay, now settlement cost element, here the secondary cost element will come into the picture. Okay, 100001 what we have created. Now enter, save it. Okay, now let me go back here. Okay, now let us see here. Now you can see here this has been turned into the green state because what is source and settlement after after maintaining that, then it has been turned into the green state. Okay, then come back here, then maintain settlement profile. Okay, once we do the allocation structure, okay, then go for the maintain settlement profiles. Okay, then this, let me come here, maintain settlement profile. Then let me go to the new entries here, settlement profile AV01, just for identification. Settlement profile of AV01. Enter here. Then just okay, choose the percentage amount. Okay, now here we must have to select for the, okay, either as I told, now the amount, this is the actual amount which we have incurred. This amount, how you are going to settlement or how you are transferring, either percentage wise or either fixed amount wise. What is the procedure which you are going to follow? Okay, select this one. Okay, select this one. it's a percentage wise or okay. Now here select this one. Okay, select the equivalent numbers. Okay, amount to be settled. Okay, see, this is the percentage one or equivalence numbers for all the departments. It should be the equivalent portion should go, or else amount, particular amount, which whatever the amount which I want, I can also specify that one. Okay, now now let me now select the amount we have already under valid receivers. Let me enter once again here to be settled. Still the warning message. Now allocation structure. Okay, whatever the allocation structure which we have created, A0 we have created, right? A0. Okay, then now select to be settled. This mandatory. Okay, we must have to select this one. Then here the valid is a cost center settlement to be required. Here you must have to select is a okay. Then here is the settlement is to be, you must have to select this one. Okay, settlement cost center settlement to be required. Okay, maximum distribution rules, let me specify here 999. Then residence time for this, then I will mention here is the 12 months. Okay, validity period of this one. Okay, then okay, cost center is a required settlement, then save it. Okay, now what I have done, we have created the source, I mean allocation profile, then settlement profile. Okay, in the settlement profile we have assigned the allocation profile, remember that one. Okay, that is the way what we are following. Then okay, now maintain number ranges for the settlement documents here. Now let me go back, send you sorry, same maintain settlement profile, this is already done. Maintain number ranges for the settlement document here. Then maintain groups button. Then controlling area, where is our controlling area, 111. Then select this one, assign this one. Now our controlling area is part of this one. Okay, now enter. Then creation of order types. Okay, now let us create the internal orders. Order types, again we need to go back, we need to create the order types, right? Then actual postings, internal orders, order master data, then define order types. The next one, next order what we are going to create. Okay, next the one is order type is 01. Okay, let me create the new order. Here is the okay V. Okay, so for our identification purpose, vehicle expenses, vehicle order, vehicle order. Then order type, okay, we have already given. Then come to the, we must have to assign the settlement profile. Okay, settlement profile is a mandatory for this one. What settlement profile we have created? AV. Okay, this is the settlement profile what we have created. Then budgeted profile, then come to the budgeted profile. This is the 0001 is a budgeted profile, is a standard profile. Then object is a overhead. Okay, then select, we want to release this one also immediately. Then enter. Then number range is not assigned. Okay, I will assign later on the number ranges. Okay, now coming to here, what is our EAV? B, right? Okay, this is the one. Yeah, first before going to that one, what I will do, let me select this one, then AV, this one, activate. Now click on this one. Now it has been there into up. Now AV02. Now you can see here vehicle internal order. This is the part of now this number ranges. Okay. See the meaning that A to Z, whatever the number ranges, which number I want, I am going to give that one. Okay. Then let me go back, define number range interval for the business transaction. Okay. So for to post this internal orders, okay, KANK slash and KANK, then controlling area. The business transaction is a business transaction KOAO. Okay. Then groups matter, groups maintain groups button. Then let me find that one. KOAO. Okay. Actual settlement here. First, let me select the C1 number range here. C1 number range here. KO, KOAO. Here it is there. Okay, select this one. This already been selected. Now it is there. KOAO actual settlement. Then select, save it. Okay, the number ranges has been saved. Now let me try to post the document. Okay, creation of internal order. Let me create the internal orders. KO01 slash n KO01. Now vehicles, right? Okay, it's not the telephone expenses. KO, sorry, AV. Okay, remember. Okay, this is the one which internal order type. Be careful. Okay, which one you are using. Then order type. Let me give the AP390007. I'll give whatever I want. Okay, so the description I will give vehicle number AP39. Then give the company code here, business area, then select control data tab here. Okay, then don't select any statistical. Okay, deselect in case if by default system has selected, deselect this one. Okay, since it's a real order. Okay, now now go to the next one is that actual portion. Okay, now go to the settlement rules. Okay, remember now in this internal order itself, which I am going to specify. Okay, what is the category? Category is the cost center from where it is arriving in the profiles we have already maintained. Okay, so now settlement receiver. Okay, settlement receiver, you can understand here these many are the receivers. Okay, I just have given an example, but we'll take which one is available for us now. Okay, I'm just leaving finance department, then accept admin department, and I will give the, now if you want you can mention the percentage also. Okay, let me put it as a 70% or equivalence number or settlement, whatever you want you can select. Okay, now here also CTR cost center on the receiver. Then I'm going to select is the marketing because I am going to use finance cost center for postings. Okay, for postings, let me give the 30%. Total will be the 100%. I don't want to be there some amount, some portion of the amount in finance cost center. Okay, now let me save this one. Okay, then just enter. Okay, now what I am trying to do, let me post to the document in F/N F-02. Then give the date. What is the fuel expenses which I am going to use? Fuel expenses. Okay, fuel expenses. Enter amount. Let me enter amount. Okay, let us see the amount is so that it will be easy for us to understand. Okay, now you can see here, now only the required field is a cost center, only the required field, right? Okay, I don't want to okay, do one thing, planning cost element. Okay, then what we can do, what I can do, okay, I'll do one thing. Even I will mention some portion. Settlement receiver order display. Okay, I will. Okay, then even we can include the finance cost center also, since it is only the order which we are going to give. Okay, let me give the first order number. Okay, then this is the real order number. Okay, fuel expenses, then 50, then give the bank account, then enter. Enter. Text it's asking me now. Simulate it now. Let me post this one. Okay, so the expenses which I have posted. Now let us assume the expenses you keep on posting. Okay, now during the month end, once the month end will come, we are running the cycle allocation set, actual settlement. Okay, actual settlement for the values can be settled from internal order to cost center. Then slash n ko 88 is the transaction code. KO88. Now order number. This is the order number. Select the order number. Then let us see the test run. Okay. Let us see the test run. Then execute. First see the let us see the results in the settlement. Now we can able to see there are no errors. Settlement has been executed. Settlement executed in test run. Let me go to inside. Okay. Here detailed. Let's see. Now we can see here. Okay, now administration department which is getting 70,000, then marketing department which is getting here is the, okay, 30,000. Okay, I'll do one thing here. Okay, now just a moment, still we have the time. Okay, KO02, let me do one thing here. Let me do here slash n KO02. Let me go here. Let me go to the settlement rule. I will include that finance also. Okay, I will include the finance also. Then I will change here. Okay, then 20%. Let me give that 10%. Okay, now 70% should go to the admin department, 20% should go to marketing, 10% should go to my finance department. Let me enter this. Still I have not executed the cycle. Then let me come back here. Okay, let me go back. Let me go back once again. Let me come to the KO88. Okay, test run mode. Let's see the results now. Okay, now go to the detailed option. Now you can see here the 1 lakh rupees what we have posted, 20,000, 10,000, 70,000. Okay, now let me come back. Let me remove the test run option. Okay, let me remove the test run option. Then execute here. What will happen? The system has been posted successfully. Now go to the detail. Okay, go to the detail. Now you can able to see the report. Okay, now if you want to see the cost center wise, what you can see here, KA06. So we, okay, let one moment. Still we have the time, 2 minutes time, one to one. Now come to the actual and comparison value. Okay, give the order. Okay, give the uh, order value. Okay, give the order, the internal order group. This is the one. Then execute. Okay, see, we have not yet planned, but the amount, but total amount, how much we have posted, 1 lakh rupees. But now from this 1 lakh rupees, if you want, you can see the drill down report also. You can just go here. Okay, then so that are the, or else the call up the report. Click on the call up report. Now you can see here Now whatever you want to break down by the partner, okay, however you want. Okay, so far what we have discussed, we just have discussed the internal order. Then tomorrow we will discuss about budget and availability control. So the budget and availability control, the concept is that if the amount is the crossing budget limits, then the system automatically it should intimate to the respective persons. Okay, so and so department or so and so internal order is crossing the budget limit. Okay, we'll see that tomorrow. Okay, fine. Yeah, thank you. See you tomorrow. Bye.